Cheers, all. Get a couple people in here. Let the room fill up a little bit. There we go. I see the chat filling up now. I'm trying out this new microphone today. We've got an AT2020. I'm going to kick into a SM7 next. So, Fabian, how you doing, man? Y'all let me know if this little mic is giving you some good audio, if you can hear it. Yeah. Let me know if that's sounding good to you. I'm gonna turn the reverb off for now, and then we'll dig into it here in a little bit. We'll get a couple more people in here. Everybody hear me good? Give me some thumbs up if you can hear it. Right? Can y'all hear the audio good with the... Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. What about the vocals? Vocals sounding good? Vocals sounding good? Awesome. Cool. All right. My voice is a little soft. We can gain that up a little bit. Just see if we can gain that microphone up just a touch. Line output down on the... Let's see if that's a better mix. Cool. All right. Vocal is low. Guitar is good. Vocal's pretty weak. Is it better is it better now? I'm trying not to develop a feedback loop here. Can't really hear what I'm saying. Oh man, that's a shame. Is it better if I give you some of that? I'm trying to adjust some vocal levels here. Give me just a second, and I will see if we can fix that. I'm going to bring the guitar down. Let's bring the guitar down, and then see what we got. See if we can gain this up just a touch without it feeding back. All right, cool. Let's try this. Now, how's it going? Lean in, it's better. Cool. Cool. All right. So guys, today we have a MXR M300 reverb. My phone's ringing. And also we have the Terraform. I'm going to walk you through a couple of these things. And if you have any questions regarding the camp and the Woodshed Experience, we're actually starting our big advertising marketing campaign today, which is cool. Very excited. So you're going to start seeing the ads pop up on Joe's page and AT's page and Greg's page and everybody like that. So it's going to be awesome. We've all been, we're already seeing tickets come in and sales are coming in. I got a phone call this morning and the staff is saying that the sales are coming in. So if you're on the fence about attending the camp, I would go ahead and try to grab your slot today if possible, because once these ads hit, we only have 100 tickets. We got less than 100 tickets now. So, and we haven't started the ad campaign starts today or whatever. So when this campaign hits, it's going to sell out. With that said, so if you're even on the fence, I advise to go ahead and snag a spot. Now, with that said, let's get into some gear stuff. What I got is I got a Sir Bella. I got my trusty whiskey here. Sir Bella. I've got my pedal board, a couple of pedals on it. I got the Sir prototype pedal. We got a Wampler prototype pedal. So we got two prototypes in the oven. I can freely say those things out loud. I can't say what the names of them are, but they're here and you're hearing them. And I've got this MXR reverb that I want you to check out. So here's my dry signal. Now, here comes the reverb. Right? So there's your reverb. Sounds nice, right? Okay, so with that said, I've got the Strymon timeline set up with a little bit. I'm going to adjust the levels one more time. I got the timeline here set up with just a little bit of a loop, just a very simple loop. And we got the verb on the loop. I'll go ahead and kick that on. And I want you to hear it. So here's the loop. Right? So you hear I got a little spring reverb in that loop. I'm going to kick on the tremolo here. And the tremolo is coming from the Terraform, right? In the signal chain, we got the Sir prototype, a BB preamp set just very, very, very low. BB preamp's barely on. And yeah, I shaved. I shaved. And here comes the tremolo from the Terraform. You can control the blend on it, which I like. Add a little more reverb to the main signal. Right, so it's nice in the loop. So you can kind of hear the verb acting, the spring reverb is on the loop, and then I just had the plate verb on the MXR. Here's the tremolo by itself, just so you can hear it. Oh, the beard will be back. Yeah, the beard's gonna come back. And now I'm going to add the reverb. What I've got is the plate on right now. Check it out. Right? Isn't that nice, dude? And now I'm going to switch over to the spring. You can hear the clang in it. Right? So I'm going to switch it back. We're going to go back to the plate. Here's the plate. Nice and smooth, right? And then here comes the spring. Got that like clang to it, you know. If we go over one on the Terraform, I got a little Waylon Jennings style phaser, you know. like some spring and some phaser. I'm going to give you, next up, let's go back to that plate. Just because I like that plate. That sounds good. It's really good for the EJ thing if you max it out too. You know those kind of chords. So cool. There's the plate. Without any pedal on, this is what we got. Right? That's just the bellow. Now I'm going to step on the Sir pedal, right? I almost told you what it was. I'm going to step on the Sir pedal. There's the Sir pedal, right? Yeah. Just a little bit of bump. Right? So anyways, that's the Sir. Now the reverb's back in. Yeah. Now if I turn off the Strymon loop, right? We can just go back to my main Strymon setting. Ease that in. You hear it kind of, right? So there's the verb and the Strymon. That's where a lot of your EJ comes from, you know? Isn't that nice, dude? Oh, sorry. Yeah, so now let's add in a little bit of that drive from the Wampler pedal. So that reverb is really gets big when you start putting everything in, right? So, you know, that's kind of the signal chain right now. I've been kind of messing around with some, getting back into EJ stuff. It's been kind of cool. Here's a cool lick. That's one that EJ does on Venus Isle at one point. And I can't remember which song it's in, but I was listening the other day. I'm going to give it to you one more time, and it's like here it is in a pentatonic thing. Sorry. So yeah, it's a cool one. Building around that like sliding triplet thing, you know. Da 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 da. So that's kind of how I'm getting there with just a lot of like lower gain stuff, all stacking together. You know, using the Sur pedal into the Wampler prototype, it's kind of giving me like my gain stack. The amp is 100% clean, and then the reverb and delay is kind of working together. That's the thing, right? So here's the other thing: is like like when you're using a really dark tone, when you're using a really, I'm gonna turn the reverb off. You use a really dark core tone. So it's dark on the tone itself, and then it's dark on the delays. The delays are dark; they start warbling out. The reverb has to be bright, or it just turns into a mud ball. So right now, the tone on the reverb is at like 3 o'clock ish, and that's how we're getting the thing. You know? You can hear the verb kind of like cut through with a little bit of modulation. So yeah, that's how, you know, you can kind of get a faux EJ thing with a very non-EJ setup. You know what I mean? And then when I start adding in the top end of to the Wampler pedal, that's where you start getting a lot of that bite from, you know? And that's oh yeah, James, this is a prototype Wampler. We're doing a pedal together. Can't really say much more than that, but that's what you're hearing. We got the Sur pedal going. It's a Sur prototype and a Wampler prototype working together. This is with the top end kind of up on the Wampler pedal. I probably wouldn't play that tune with that much gain, but a lot of that's how that's happening. The same way with like something like a... kind of like more snotty kind of tones. And that's with no reverb. That's just the stride. I've not tried the H9. So, yeah. Is the final version of the Wampler pedal, how close are you to the final product? Super close. We're super close. I've approved the circuit board, approved the graphics, and we're on the home stretch. What you're hearing right now is a combination of the Sur prototype with the Wampler prototype. Again, it's all about that stack. Here's with neither. And then let's add in the Sur. And then add in the Wampler. So that's kind of what we got going on. Sounds kind of good. Sounds kind of good, you know. There's some cool tones in the reverb that are like crazy over the top. Like check this one out. This is nuts. Let me turn some of the. Let me turn it down. Right, kind of got this thing going on. Isn't that nice? The Sir is not an overdrive. The Wampler is what I would consider an overdrive, but there's a lot of gas on deck with it. The Sir is not an overdrive. This is on the pad situation, right? Cool. Isn't that crazy? So this is the MXR. I had the box around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Hang on just one second. Oh. They put my name on the front so I remember who I am. This is the M300. Yeah, M300. Just says reverb on it. I would hold it up for you, but I would knock all my cables off my desk if I did, right? Yeah. Yeah, isn't that nice? So anyways, yeah. And then go back to a plate and it just sounds good. Right? Hey, James Harrell, we are, patrons will get first dibs at both pedals. We're going to get a limited amount of pedals from each manufacturer. And the patrons were going to get the first dibs to get that, which is really cool. I think that's fun. I think in today's digital world, it's kind of fun to offer our own communities special items, right? So if you're interested in that, the very first place you'll be able to get either pedal will be patreon.com/AndyWoodMusic. And then they will go live from there, which is cool. I love that. Turn some overdrive off. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be signing them for sure. That's just the Sir pedal right there and the reverb. Walk you through some of my presets I've got on the Terraform now. I've had time to work with this thing and get some cool presets. Here's a chorus that I like. chorus, right? You know? Really cool chorus. A lot of verb in there makes it nice. You know, yeah, John, it actually is like every 80s sitcom intro ever, right? Hey Herbert, the everything is in front of the amp. Everything is in front of this Cerbella. Every single effect. So let's see what this one is. Yeah, so this one is back to the EJ kind of tone. Right, it's that thing for sure. So there's the flange. Let's see what's up next. You know, just some chopper kind of thing, like some Leslie. You know, you kind of hit that real quick so you can kind of hear the Leslie that I got going on. Right, kind of cool. Right? You know, that kind of thing. Right? Or like one of my favorite rotary patches that I've got set up. A couple of questions rolling in here in the chat room, which is cool. Using OBS to stream. Mark says, first time trying in, big influence. Oh man, thanks Mark, appreciate you. Crispy high fives to you. Let's see. Somebody asked about miking the amp. I'm not miking the amp at all. I'm using universal audio aux, just direct in, you know. Jason's saying when you're going to hear the Les Paul. That's actually just an old cheapo Elk copy. It's just a cheap. I'll do it on the next stream. I got to change some strings on it. Those strings have been on it forever. Mark Weaver says, can I get some Robin Trower out of the Terraform? Funny you ask. Let's see. Yeah, dude, listen to that. Actually blend however much you're little. Yeah, so that's the you can blend out, you can blend even less of the univibe. You know, it's just like makes you seasick. I like it though. How about another fun one? Here's another cool Hendrix. It's the G&I Fuzz. Okay, check it out. G&I Octave Fuzz. Check out this. It's kind of a fun sound. I like it. Octafuzz, cool. It's cool. Yeah, that's kind of what I got going on with my tones today. All running through that MXR Verb plate setting. Let's see. Single favorite guitar tone on an album. Oh man, that's too hard. Brent's tone on Hotwire is pretty incredible. That's one of my favorite tones. The intro to Blowing Smoke. Do you guys remember Blowing Smoke? I'm sorry, my phone's blowing up. Hang on just a second. Make sure nothing's wrong here. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, so some cool tones that are happening. Actually, I would use a different cabinet model on the aux if I was going to do that stuff. I would probably use, I think it's this one. Yeah, I would use this cabinet model for that. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. So a lot of what I do, I'll change the rig and the aux, you know, to kind of get some different tones. Jason Wade says, why did I decide to put the neck pickup right up against the neck of the guitar? It's because this is a 24 fret guitar, and the heel joint's all carved out. One of the things I want is, you know, playability in the higher registers, and on a lot of Telecasters, they just suck to play high. I don't like it. I don't like the big block on a lot of Telecasters. So that's why we made the heel joint the way we did. But I didn't want to move the neck pickup back I want the neck pickup to be in the normal spot it's supposed to be in. So this is how we did it. And if you notice a lot of other 24 fret tellies that are coming out now, Charvel's doing one, Ibanez does one. The Charvel has a wheel at the behind the neck for the truss rod, and they have to move the pickup back. And the neck pickups don't sound right on the Charvels to me. I'm sure they're well made. They're great guitar. I mean, like, I'm not bashing Charvel or anything, but when you space things back, you're not getting things in the right spot. And on this guitar, like, the neck pickup sounds like the way it's supposed to, you know. Oh, sorry. I need to practice a little bit. So, yeah, it was really about that kind of thing. Scott says, have I tried the Waza? No. It might be a perfect solution. I don't really, you know, try to get overwhelmed with gear options. I kind of find stuff that works really well, stuff that I like. The aux works great for me, so that's just what I use. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm sure there's plenty of other guys that are doing some cool stuff that's not you know, not what we all use different stuff. I guess I'm kind of getting, my brain's getting caught up. We all use different stuff. I would try the Boss thing. It's cool. Try it, man. It may be awesome. I just like the Oxys software. Josh says they just made one similar to my model that's chambered under the pickguard in it, and it sounds awful. I don't know who the they is. Josh Walraven. I see your quote there in the chat. I don't know who the they is. Fandango, it's probably a great guitar. With that said, I mean, I would bet the farm that Sir's fretwork's better than freaking almost anybody in the industry. I'd say it's better than anybody in the industry. No, almost. That's why I play Sir. Honestly, it's the fretwork. It's unbeatable. The necks are awesome and everything plays good. You know, try the Charvel. You might be more into the Sir if you try it. If you're into humbuckers, trims, we offer my model in humbucker tremolo. Yeah, the tuning keys, they lock. Tuning keys lock. Yeah. So, that's kind of what we got going on today. Appreciate everyone for hanging out with us here for a little bit. Any other questions on the pedals, the new reverb and Terraform, stuff like that? Just hanging out a little bit before do some sessions, and that's it. So, hope everyone has a great day. Be blessed. Be happy. Yeah, looks like I think I answered everything over here in the chat. Just making sure. I think I got everything. Yeah, man. I think we got a hold of everything. No, guitar frick. I don't have a preference. Today I'm just playing my single coil version. I like single coils a lot. I like humbuckers. I like the stacked humbuckers. I like P90s. I like all the pickups. They all do different things, and I like that. Jackson Bates says, have I ever had a guitar plecked? All my Sirs are plecked. The Sir plecks the guitars from the factory. Tag Classic says, what's my favorite color of my signature guitar? Man, I like all three colors. Actually, four. We did an orange and white. I don't have that one. You can only get that color from Wildwood Guitars. And it's cool, man. The orange looks good. I like all the colors. I'm a huge comic book fan, so I like the Iron Man color scheme. The flat black is a little more like old school 60s muscle car. And the whiskey is kind of like a Tennessee homage. No, I don't know Tommy. I know of him. I'm a big fan of Tom. But yeah, that's kind of it. Favorite humbucker from Sir. Mark, what kind of music do you play? That's immediately my favorite humbucker is the Pete Thorn, the Thornbucker. It's just kind of like a cool PAF. But if you play really high gain stuff, I would say maybe the Aldrich, if you're into high gain stuff. No, Daniel, my guitars are not lightweight. I actually ask for these to be a little bit chunkier than the normal Sirs. My guitars all 7.5 pounds, ish. I like the solid feel. I don't like it when I pick up the guitar and the body's really light. That weirds me out. I don't like that feeling. So yeah, no lightweight guitars for me. The lightest weight guitar I have is if you can see it, you probably can't see it. It's a Collings 335. I'll play that in the next stream. I guess it's called the I-35. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I appreciate you all. And, we'll see you later this week. Get back on, do some streaming. I may stream later today. Who knows? Thanks for hanging out. Cheers.